This is Tower 56 of Season 3. Guys, further ado, let's get into it. Get Thundering Enchantment on the sword, and this tower has in total 27 the floors, which is pretty much easy if you use my build, because this is a no skill one and it's easy to use. So at the floor 2, you're gonna take the Harvester and get yourself the Burst Bowstring enchantment on your bow, and just make sure that you get rid of the creepers as soon as possible and the enchanters, because those can make your game pretty much hard. And then, not the least, but the geomancers are kind of a big threat too. But then take the Updraft Tomb, as it's absolutely worth it to get it over here. And over here, if you just take a look at it, it's pretty much easy. Floor 2 was way more harder than the floor 3. So then take the enchantment point, keep upgrading the Thundering enchantment on your sword, and over here it's pretty much easy if you just take a look at it, because you could just take out most of the mobs with the artifacts you have, but do not use the Harvester too much because it won't be that much helpful. So Gong of Weakening will be the choice over here. After that's done, get yourself the Rush enchantment. Just by the fact, if anything hits you, you will be able to move in a pretty much good amount of speed, which won't slow you down at all by dodging. Once that's done, over here you might see great uniques, but do not take them, as Bone Club is gonna be a lot more better weapon than all of these armors and ranged weapons. So go for the Bone Club. As for the enchantments of this entire weapon, it's pretty much interesting and very good, but just by the fact you're gonna go for leeching, you're gonna go for freezing, and you're gonna be going for weakening. Now I don't want comments saying, oh my god, freezing is such a bad enchantment, do not take it. Oh come on, just use it and then tell me if it's good or not. You might feel like it does nothing, but trust me, it's gonna be working. So then take the enchantment point, just by the fact now we're at the place as the first merchant floor, which is gonna be great. You're gonna goldsmith your Bone Club, not the armor this time. We need the offense to beat our defense, if that makes any sense. So over here, keep upgrading the enchantments which you are gonna use. Take out the wards just as they spawn and focus on getting rid of the armored zombies, as those are the ones who are gonna deal the most damage to you. So once those are taken out, you're gonna take the Piglet armor, which is very much interesting to use, just by the fact whenever you use an artifact, all of the artifact cooldowns resets. So potion barrier and the food reserves enchantments are gonna be the ones which you're gonna go for this entire armor. And over here it's pretty much okay to just complete this floor, so it's not that hard. Take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. Over here creepers do spawn, so make sure you take care of that, as it's not that easy as you think to take out the creepers. So if you have to use the Updraft Tome, use it without any hesitation, because it can be pretty much rough if you just neglect that. And over here you're gonna take the Fireball Thrower, just by the fact committed and weakening enchantments are gonna be the greatest enchantments you could actually go for. So once that's done, Tempest Golem is the boss which we have to face. And over here take out the small skill golems first of all, and just by the fact you can just roll down, and do not go near the hand side of the Tempest Golem, or he's gonna attack you until he's not attacking mode. You get the point. Whenever you get the chance to attack this thing, what you're gonna basically do is activate the Gong of Weakening first, and then use all of the artifacts you have, which is best case scenario if you just take a look at it. Even your Fireball Throw would be doing such a great amount of damage with that, so make sure you don't forget to use that. And just like that, you can complete that. Take the enchantment point. This floor is pretty much easy. Just use the Updraft Tome in the ship, which is gonna take out most of the mobs, and Harvester do exist, so it's even more easy. And after that, take the Power Shaker, just by the fact now Harvester is not going to be the best thing which we could possibly use, so just take out that thing and just replace the things. So over here it's pretty much easy one too. It's very short. There's only one creeper spawning, which is an actually threat, and other things can be taken out very well just by the fact there's one tower worth, and once that's done you're basically fine. Take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. This floor is also a very easy one. Just use your power shaker at the right moments and you will be able to take out most of the mobs which are going to spawn over here. Creepers do exist, but you could just take them out pretty much easily. Now here comes one of the hardest floors I actually faced, just by the fact it's very much small and a lot of threatening mobs do spawn over here. So creepers, then there are a lot of isologers, so take them out too just as they spawn, and then you should be fine. There is one tower guard spawning over here, but it's kind of fine. And then at the merchant floor you're gonna basically power smith your bone club and make it even more powerful, and over here mobs are gonna spawn as always, so you can just take them out pretty much easily. Just be patient enough, and if you get low on health you do have potion barrels, so you have not big of a problem. You are squishy right now, so just play a bit less offensive than the more of you know like this is a complete aggressive build, but still you just need to make sure that you're playing a bit not too much offensive. And then take the pickaxe, and over here void strike enchantment tier 2, then critical hit enchantment tier 2, and the rampaging enchantment will be the enchantments you're gonna go for. And this floor is pretty much tricky. Just wipe out the mobs from first area first of all, and then focus on the other place, because if you just try to take them out on both sides it's not gonna work out. So once that's done you're gonna take the enchantment point back again. Just get yourself some upgrades on your enchantment which could help you out in the further floors, but this is the easiest one in this entire tower. It's the cauldron. Activate your power shaker first of all, and before you attack make sure you activate your gong of weakening so you could deal more damage to that thing, and then just activate the potion barrier. Don't even doubt going back, because nothing's gonna even damage you at all, and just like so you could just take this entire thing out. And over here it's pretty much easy just by the fact there's nothing that great which you could actually take. Blast fungus may seem good but it's not, so then just take the enchantment point. This is the floor which is kind of a tricky one. Don't get yourself to two places at a one time, so just wipe out the downward potion mobs first of all, and then go for the upper potion. Be steady, be less offensive, and you're gonna be alright. Okay, offense is good but it's not always good, depends on the situation you are in. So over here geomancers are the biggest threat. Just take them out just as you see them, and the pillager guards, I would say those armored pillagers, that's what I meant. So that's done, and now it's time for double axe, one of my favorite weapons in the tower. Void Strike enchantment, Swelling enchantment tier 2, and even you could go for Void Strike tier 3, which would be so much better than the other weapons. So over here tower guard, like the tower worth is what I meant, that spawns, so make sure you take that out. Isologers, one of the biggest threats again. And it's pretty much it. Then take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. This floor is kind of tricky. It's kind of hard, to be honest. You will be one-shotted by creepers, so just in fear of that, do not just neglect killing the creepers and just running away from them. Kill them if it's possible. If you can't, just do something, run away and use your artifacts. Anything is possible, it's on you. Then it's time for the merchant floor, as you're gonna unique smith your piglin armor finally. Now you are free to play super offensive. So over here there's gonna be 3 pillager guards spawning in, which you could just take out at the start very easily. Then many other spawns too, so use your crossbow to take out most of them, and then you're gonna be alright. And once that's done, now it's time for getting a new weapon. I mean the new crossbow, the cargo crossbow, one of the best ones I could actually use in the tower. So you're gonna use the cargo crossbow, and enchantments are gonna be very interesting just by the fact it's gonna be helpful in the final boss fight, which is smithing tier 3 and piercing. Piercing is not needed at all. Instead, unenchanting is something what you should invest for. So over here, pillager gods do spawn, so make sure you take them out as soon as possible. And over here, I think it's hard, but if you play it right, it's pretty much easy. Take out the enchanters as soon as possible. Do not forget to use your crossbow, just by the fact that those can be very much helpful in taking out most of the mobs, as it deals insane amount of damage. Now, at the final boss fight, Pain Cycle is going to be the one of the most important enchantments we are going to be using. So once that's done, it's the Roach Wealth. We could take it out so much easy, and what's basically what you have to do is deal as much damage as possible when you're near it, and where it does that attack thing where it's invincible, you just dodge its attack. You could actually go round around him, and whenever you can deal damage, what you're basically gonna do is this. You could just see on the screen, Gong of the Weakening first of all, and then use everything. And if you even actually get yourself the a potion activated, you could actually just get the same thing again, and just like so, you just beat this tower in the most easy and no skill way. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications on, and comment down below if you have any other questions. I'm always there to help you out in the comments, and check this video out as you will enjoy it. And I'm really close to 2,000 subscribers at this point, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll meet you in the next one.